First and foremost, I do just want to say thank you, everyone, Congresswoman Johnson, whoever is responsible for me being here. Really appreciate the opportunity. They might as well have taken the floorboards too. The year was 1997. The year the Gestapo wolves barged in, gnashing teeth and flashing badges with a double S for social services. They took our home and dismantled it methodically. We are not procedure. We are clockwork tragedies, wound up by the system, set to walk off of cliffs, rusty though our cogs may be, pendulum potential, dead-weighted by a noose. We are scar tissue soldiers with finger paint mishaps in our eyes. We, the forgotten youth of those who could not save us from being swept beneath the rug of blind justice 3 to 5 years after she turned a deaf ear to the victims of church pew fodder, left to be raised in the cathedral of bruises, chorused by one-way yelling matches with a God we had not heard of before of all this. Children were not meant to be shuffled like cards, traveling from deck to deck, foster home to foster home, falling in with jacks and jokers, burying their hearts with spades until they find someone who will actually bet on their future like they were given that right. I apologize. But I have a mother, one who worked 2 jobs just to make sure our bellies were full. Instead, the roots of my family tree were hacked in 2, growing into divergent branches I either couldn't find my smile in or just didn't recognize. When asked in school to fill out a genealogy, I was that kid who knew nothing of how his bones were grown, but I knew they were not filled out and filed from official paperwork bloodlines that are void the instant you realize the family reunions do not actually include you. So I forfeited my secondhand skin and traded it for a glistening past that no one would stare at me for. Now, I sometimes wish that the first Halloween I remember hadn't been partitioned with a bulletproof pane of glass between the 2 of us, but it was okay. I was Superman that day. Nothing could stop me. But when the cape came off and the sugar rush went away, I remember that being under that rug was uncomfortable. It got really dark in there, and you got stepped on more than your unknown bones could hold at times, and I was too young to realize it'd be almost half of one of Christ's lifetimes before I saw her again, and I wish I could take those nails that built her thorny cage and turn them into a glistening chair for her. You know, you worked so hard, Mom. You should rest those feet, and now you can. I'm home.
So very much for that, Dalton, and this is being, I'm glad it's being taped because this is going to be all over the internet.
Go for it.
It's going to go viral. That was great.